Before the video starts, I want to say that you've probably noticed my cool logo design. Fun fact, from now on, I'll pick the best comment for another bird drawing and I'll add it to the roster of birds. It can be a part of the channel banner and any future projects with the bird characters. So, enjoy the video! Wintertime. Who doesn't love it? Probably Australians, but you know. It's a time for frosty windscreens in the southern hemisphere, and that means that all the birds are no longer in bikini season. So all their cool colours aren't on display anymore. But in this video, I want to find out if birding in the Australian winter is just as good, if not better, than if it was still summertime because I'm cold, and is there any point getting numb fingers if there aren't any birds in bikinis? To start off the mission to find nice birds, I head to La Trobe University, located in Bundoora. As far as a morning in Melbourne's winter goes, it was actually quite warm, and all the common birds were out, such as the Australasian grebes, Eurasian coots, silver gulls, just like this little naughty dog here, probably looking for a chip. There were Pacific black ducks, and little pied cormorants, and there was actually this pretty cool Lydia lichen moth, chilling on some lamb's ears. Look at that little fella. And then I came across this musk lorikeet, and I know a thing or two about lorikeets, as I've actually got one myself. His name's Archie, and for a majority of the time he's a very curious and sweet bird. And then I remember he's actually a part of the lorikeet family, and that all he ever truly wants is death and destruction to the human race.
Psycho. You gotta eat it.
For 1 second, he's a nice bird, and then next minute, he's a bloody evil fiend. Nice bird again, absolutely lovely, he just loves people, and then all of a sudden, he thinks everything is a personal attack against him. And then he just wakes up the next day and forgets. That's his life. Anyways, I had to explain the lorikeet's bipolar ADHD mentality because I probably stood here for 30 minutes just watching these absolute nutcases. So, enjoy.
Let's just chill out.
Let's just chill out. After watching them fight like kids over an Xbox, we eventually made it to the Nangak Tamboree Wildlife Sanctuary. Now this sanctuary was actually set up and still monitored by the university, so props to them. And before you say anything like, oh Mr. Birding, how come this scarlet robin is so colourful? Well, it was actually early in the winter time, so he still had some colours. Unlike the female scarlet robin here, who's just sitting here waiting for him to do something cool. Well, luckily for me, he started doing something pretty cool. He was flying around so quick that I actually managed to get quite good at capturing his little flying moments. Now I must have used up all of my really good tracking skills on the camera because when I saw this mistletoe bird, the only shot I could get of it was its underbelly. Speaking of underbelly, here's another one of a little eagle. It was my first time seeing one and it was actually pretty cool. Now I feel like it's a trend to give these raptors a backstory on this channel, so let's just say he's in pursuit for love after his little eagle wife cheated on him. Looking for love, all he gets is emails saying that there's hot single eagles in his area. It's so sad. But you know what isn't sad? Finding this little bell miner just chilling here up on the tree. Now at this point of the day, it was probably one of my favourite finds until I heard some rustling in the treetops. What could it be? Something so small, yet so beautiful. That's right, ladies and gents, it's a spotted pardalote, Australia's cutest little fella. I'm honestly speechless with how amazing he looks, so I'm just gonna let him do his little thing. And just when I thought I seen it all, the birding gods gave me a little treat. He brought along a little mate.
Let me smash.
No, Ron.
You want some fuck?
No, Ron, I don't want some.
Let me smash.
I decided to call it a day because the temperatures have risen far too much in one way or another. So I'm going to go somewhere a little bit colder. And that place is the Yellingbo Nature Conservation Reserve. Just only 10 minutes from Cockatoo, or 45 if you stop at a bakery on the way, is a communal project to keep some endangered species safe. But not this one, because this one's quite common. This is the eastern yellow robin, and it was actually quite friendly and would follow me around. After encountering far too many robins for even Batman to keep up with, we decided that the morning was actually going off to quite a slow start. That was until we saw something so epic, so majestical, that I forgot to record it. So I'm just gonna have to visually reenact it for you, so here you go. There's some pretty cool birds around here, mate. Oh yeah, I know, we're pretty cool birds, eh? No, I meant like, there's some, oh my god man, there's a wedgie up there. What? It's at eye level. Oh my god, man, that's pretty majestical, eh? Nah bro, like, nah, that's a wedgie. Yeah, a majestical wedgie. Get the camera out, man. Oh my god, man, I forgot about the camera. It's probably already gone by now. What the hell? Get the camera out, dog. Oh, okay, I'm gonna get it, man. Stop yelling at me. Hurry up, mate. I've seen footlongs move quicker than this. Come on.
Oh, I got the camera. Come on,
Come on, just take a photo.
Oh, snap.
Mate, what are you proud about? It's already sitting down. We've missed out. What are you doing?
I got it. I got a photo.
Mate, you got the biggest flying predator in Australia on a stick. And yeah, that's how it went. Word for word, scene for scene. Not telling a single lie. Don't quote me on that. We watched it for about 10 minutes or so. It was really cool to see just sit there right in front of us. Eventually, it did take off, which was actually pretty majestical. Now, to step back from what I thought was a dream, we see this red-browed tree creeper. It's actually Victoria's rarest tree creeper, so here's a little montage of him creeping around on the trees, but you know, it's cooler because he's rare. Now friends, let's say goodbye to the red-browed tree creeper and let's say hello to the rarest, yellowest bird in Victoria. Not him, he sucks. This guy. Yep, the one, the only, yellow-helmeted honeyeater.
Poop shot.
Now, I'd consider myself one of the lucky few to say that I've actually seen one with my very own eyes, as since in the 90s there are only around 50 left in the wild. Now there's roughly 230. And these little guys require dense eucalyptus forests, which we just don't offer to them anymore. Thanks to us, of course. Now, I'm going to leave a link in the description for the conservation group called the Friends of the Helmeted Honeyeater, because a beautiful bird like this shouldn't just be a lucky sight to see. Now, to really get the winter experience here, I start my day at 6 AM at -2 degrees, as I force myself out of bed to reach Banyule Flats. As the icy dew covered the grass, plenty of fungi sprouted sparse. Some grow tall with little to show, others spread long with nowhere to go. Some I could name, most I could not. So these ones I called Ryan, Tim and Scott. As the fungi presented nothing more to offer, I came across this freezing kookaburra. Poor guy. That was my sad attempt at rhyming, but hey, Dr. Seuss, if you are listening, do hit me up. Anyways, to keep on track with birding, this is the white-browed scrub wren. It's just playing in the bush. Now, I was really struggling to find any birds in the morning because it was just so cold. Like this little robin, it just did not want to get out of bed. An hour passed in my trip, so it only went up about 1 degrees, and this brown thornbill and grey fantail were out and about, playing and having fun. And then, from across the fog, I came across this awesome golden whistler. He did this legendary poop shot for me, and then he started doing his iconic whistle. He just wanted to play a bit of hide and seek with me that morning, which was fine because I had other birds to look for. Just like this superb fairy wren. Now, he's looking quite dull, and I get it. It's winter time and you don't really feel like flaunting all your cool colours, but hey man, there's still plenty of girls out there. they might be into that little monotone, dull colours, you know? And after admiring the channel logo bird, I came across this powerful owl. And yep, it's actually called that. And no, I'm not going to question it because look at that, it's got a possum in its talons. If it wants to be called anything, it can be. It can be called Fluffy. I'm not going to question it. That thing is going to kill me. I don't even want it to look at me. And no, I'm not going to explain how I got up to eye level with it. I would never expose myself on this channel for such a crazy thing. Oh god, oh no, I'm going to fall. Oh no. So, my fellow living avian theropod spectators, is the Australian winter a good time to go birding? Well, yes. Birds still exist even when it is cold outside. And I mean cold enough that your car won't start because you decided to go birding earlier than the sun actually wants to shine. And even if you don't get all of the pretty breeding colours, who says you need to be a professional birdwatcher when we're just barely birding?